Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. We've got news rolling in. We have 6 renown or influence points. I got influence, renown. It's interchangeable in my lexicon. New industry fails to bring promised jobs. Why is their building on fire? I found your problem. Speed increase every month. So as the year goes on, Irma will get faster. But let's start her out on this one. It's a silver, if we can get to the end. And actually, this is kind of interesting. It pushes you right, but then also pushes you back left. Let's give her an editor, since it's early in the week. And then let's get our ad boy rolling too. Velocio, cycling, pedaling your way forward. All right, get me that ad. On the off chance that we use it, and then let's focus. What do we got? We got a couple old things. I'm gonna put you at the bottom. You're the least important thing. What? Velocio. There we go. We've got a crime, we've got a politics, we've got a society. Okay, so I think we focus in on that. Doot. And then let them go to town. I'm kind of wondering if I don't want to reconfigure our building layout a bit. We have $40,000, and I'm thinking we add a floor. Add a floor. Move this entire level here. Can I move the wall with it? I can. That's fun. The whole thing comes up. Now we can cover even more stories in our newspaper. Consider hiring an additional telegrapher. The extra production line could produce these help produce these extra articles as well. Good news, thank you. We do need to add our elevator and connect. There we go. Now, I think I do want to move the paper upstairs, because that's where the paper belongs. Like, having it upstairs is fine. Can I, I'm assuming you can't move wallpaper. That would be odd. Oh, I saw it. Wallpapers. Industrial. You go here. So now here's the thing. How do we set ourselves up for future success? This is our reporter room. That's fine. I think I would like to get another set of these people. And how do we do that in a way that's the most efficient here? This room is pretty much jam-packed. You guys are full as well. So I think the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna move this room with these people upstairs. Why can't I move you? Oh, because you're attached to the wall. So let's move you guys upstairs like that, and then we can combine you a little closer. We'll bring the lights with you, or at least one of the lights. And then let's move the telegraphers upstairs. I'm gonna jam this sound panel in back there. And then you just go there. Or maybe up here. You think I could get the temperature under control? That's an interesting idea. It's better than it used to be, to be honest. Actually, it's only heat in there now, which is kind of fun. But anyway, don't get distracted, Ben. We're gonna move you guys upstairs, but leave our reporter alone. Oh, fudge, there's a clock in the way. Here. You go up here. You guys go upstairs, but leave the reporter behind. Oh, don't take the elevator. It's hard grabbing everything except the things you don't want to grab. All right, you go there. This room is great. Trash we'll let the janitor get that. Now, I kind of wanted to start building a bathroom on every floor, but can we do that and have all of our reporters in the same room. It's so close. Your desk is slightly too... The coffee machine needs so much space. Does the bathroom need this much space? Could I compact you a little bit? Oh, absolutely. Nice. Okay. We're trying to get as efficient as possible here. So let's shuffle you on over. And then... Honestly, we could probably just get rid of this wall, right? Because now... Sorry this is taking so long, but standard wallpaper in that room. Pink stripe wallpaper, or maybe we do the production rooms in pink stripe wallpaper because it's free anyway. It doesn't really matter. And then can you copy and paste a room? Like if I wanted to build this guy, I hit Control C, Control V didn't work. Okay, so I think you have to build it by just how you did it before. Okay, so there goes there, and then we need toilet. The coffee machine. You go here. Sink is for cleanliness. Smell counter, sink. And then a vent in the corner. And then a fan. Right. Right here. And why are you still sinky? This one's not. What happened? Why are you stinky? Oh, it's because of the tile. Ta-da! And then we need a light in here, because you don't want to poop in the dark. That would be scary. We're at 98% of our power, too. Okay. Well, that's something interesting, then, because maybe we move you guys upstairs, join the assembly squad up here, and then we build in another set of you guys? I don't need you anymore because we have the coffee machine. Oh. Move stuff around? I already know how to do that. Yeah. I know. What are you teaching me right now, lady? Anyway, I'm gonna put this in the coffee machine. That's too much food in the coffee machine. How about this coffee machine? You guys need food? Perfect. You're welcome. Don't say I never did anything for you. All right. What do you do? Do you... The Christmas tree? Oh, it's prestige. Okay. Well... That's honestly not that important in comparison to having the room laid out the way I want it to. Okay. So now... we get another typesetter and another assembly line. Can we fit these two together? That's the question. We can... just barely. Problem being, I don't know if I need you. Yeah, there's no temperature problems in here. The problem being, we can't get a typesetter between the two, so you're gonna be a little slower. But honestly, being slower is still, and having them is still better than not having them. Is in my opinion. We do need a production schedule between you guys, so we get that bonus, and that's all well and good. Okay, and now we just need 2 people. Who do we got? Production. We've got an assembler. Which one of you is the assembler? And a typesetter. Perfect. This is typesetter, right? Yes. Okay, so Leo, you work at the typesetter. What is your trait? Increase speed on Saturdays and Sundays. Honestly, that's kind of fun, being like under the gun type guy. And there we go. Okay, we've expanded our processing power. So I hope we'll never get to the point where we're just like waiting on our production at the end of the day. We're down to 96% of our process. We have a whole room up here which we could use, which is kind of fun. Basically what I think that allows us to do is if we need to move these guys out of this floor to get a fourth printer page in there, we can do that. But for now, I think we're good. Just leave this as is, and then we'll leave this space open. This room, I'm kind of thinking, like, do we put our generator in here? Or maybe you put your generator over here so it's just kind of isolated from everything. It's going to be loud and hot. But, you know, we'll have... Oh, we need coal now. Boy, oh boy, there's things to consider. But we definitely want to keep the brick wall there, because that's where the generator will go. So we'll put that door in there. We'll put a light in there. And then I think we do slap down the generator. The generator's not super expensive. Keeping it running is the thing that's going to be expensive, or at least something to consider. Where's my temperature control? It is small fan air vent. So we go vent, 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 fan, and then vent. It's still hot in here, which is kind of crazy. So like vent here, vent. Is there a way to eliminate the temperature entirely? We're like pushing it to the left, which is kind of interesting. And then fan? I can't believe we can't get rid of this temperature. I need a stronger vent. Oh, now it's sound. Okay. My bad. And we are industrial wallpaper. I guess we just do... Okay, the Christmas wreath is like chasing it along the wall. Okay, one acoustic panel solves the problem there. And then we can close this guy in, actually. So maybe we don't even need this vent. Yeah, okay, I went a little overboard with the vent there. There. Now, how does one get coal? I think coal is something I saw on the map. Or is it something I can order? Oh, it's right there. Nice. Large delivery. Okay, so that means we need another one of these guys. Oh, I guess we don't necessarily need it because we're not, like, ever full. But it would be nice to have... Maybe we put you here and leave food and coal on this thing. And then you stay as our paper repository. I think that's good. So let's get large delivery of paper, large delivery of coal, large delivery of paper, and we still have plenty of food, so I don't feel the need to go get that either. Okay, 2 bathrooms is good. You guys, ideally you would have your own bathroom up here as well, so you wouldn't have to travel down a floor to get a bathroom break, but tough break, huh? You should have thought of that before you signed up for working for me. No, I'm just kidding. That's rude. How do we want to end this week? We definitely don't want to land in the middle. Continental connector? Or under... Oh, I do like undercover. So I think we want to shift as far to the right as possible this week. So let's go after this story here. Ronald's coming back. Jim has 1 hour left in training. How much... I spent like 12 minutes setting up the... setting up the floor there. Apologies for that being so long. But Ronald should be able to go on this story to get some dirt, some defeat. What do we need? Dirt, defeat, and then we just need an alarming story at the end there. Bonus army demands early pay. What's the bonus army? Unrest, inspiring society, or politics? I think we lean into politics here. Because, Regina, you have to go back and get the rest of... Oh, I guess you don't necessarily have to go back and get the rest of that story. This pushes us to the left, so I think we want to get the politics side of things. Ronald, are you going to be dropping off this story anytime soon? There we go. Here, you get that story, so we go as far right as we can. This one I'm not super sold on. Like, it's a society story, but it was just a bronze, so I'm just gonna kick it out. I'm gonna put a light in this room just because it's dark, and I think, and people have to go through there anyway to get to the elevator, so it's kind of disconcerting to go through an empty room to get to this elevator in the corner, and then it takes you to the rest of the business. Hey, Jim's back. Good job. So we have diplomat opens up diplomatic route in the diplomatic route trait in news. What does that even mean? I am absolutely flabbergasted. Adds a quality star when the story file contains a review tag. Like, we don't see review all that often. I'm gonna swap out Walter's trait for diplomat. Although, do you even cover politics, sir? Walter, what do you do? Crime, entertainment, sports? Ah, well, we're gonna find out. All right, what do we got? News society story about the mayor and its propaganda. Oh, wait, we need the mayor story. Okay, Regina, have at it. And then we gotta bribe a person. Had to shout over the jackhammers. The mayor plans elevated public highway. A marvel for the people. Propaganda. Can I take the propaganda out with our editor? Let's find out. Irma? Lake Placid opens the Winter Games. Crowds gather in upstate New York as the 1932 Winter Olympics begin, bringing the world's top skaters, skiers, and bobsledders to U.S. soil for the first time. How many times has Lake Placid hosted the Winter Games? Because we also, in like the 70s, we beat the Soviet Union at Lake Placid, right? In hockey, ice hockey. Hold on, pause. Oh, okay, this should go pretty quick then. So Ronald, you can come back and then 15 hours, 8 hours. Okay, Regina should be able to be sent on this side of the Lake Placid story. And then I think we try to lean into sports as much as we can. Oh, I didn't even select sports. Whoops. All right, take all this out. Let's get me some sports stories, because we do have the mayor's story coming in anyway. Maybe we leave politics as well. Maybe we can get a better mayor's story placed above the fold. I do like investigative. And Jim's back. Let's go that way first. All right, Ronald's dropping his stuff off. Ding. Public highway. We'll get that one in a bit. I need to do the Lake Placid thing first. So, yeah, Regina, you're going to handle this side. Ronald, you're going to handle that side. And I've kind of been thinking, like, maybe we save up our influence points for the vacuum tubes research, right? There, Ronald, handle that side. We have 5 hours left. Regina, I need you to drop off whatever it is you're holding. I fudged it. I fudged it. I've I fast forwarded too fast. All right, take out sports. We don't need sports anymore. Oh, we need to do this side, and then we'll get one person on the society side of things. New York, bribe, make an offer. Oh, that was nothing. What was that, like 40 bucks? Okay, so that's society. And then you're also society. So Jim or Irma, whoever frees up first, we'll put you on this story. I goofed the Winter Olympics. That was my bad. Although we didn't have any sports stories anyway, so maybe it didn't really matter. I'm afraid to fast forward now. There we go. Irma, you're there. Jim, when you drop off whatever it is you're holding. Oh no, our power system failed because... What the... Wasn't it at 50%? Hold on. Increase our power capacity? I know how to do that. That's why I built this thing. Are you out of coal? You're out of coal! Oh no! Okay. There we go. That's my bad. Whoops. I bought the coal and then I just left it out on the sidewalk. Right. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna dump all the coal right into the generator here. Oh, it can only hold 100 at a time. Honestly, we should probably order another delivery of coal so we never run out. Because running out is, you saw, it devastates the entire building. What are you doing in there? Oh, you're cleaning up the coal trash. Sorry, I was so focused. Oh, Jim, what's wrong, Jim? This will only take a day. Where's Jim at? Jim? Jim? Ronald's having a bit of a rough go too. I can't see. Oh, and he needs to use the bathroom. All right. You can see now. Let Ronald use the bathroom. Let Jim use the bathroom. It's nice having 2 bathrooms now. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, it's dark over here. Whoops. My bad, you guys. Here, have another light. Do I need 2 movers and shakers now to keep the coal running? Build annoyance counters durability. All right, Jim's back on his feet. We're gonna get sued for sure, but I gotta keep my lawyer busy. Oh, 3 lawsuits, 5 lawsuits. Whoopsies. Oh, and before I forget, editor enabled so we can get the propaganda out of the newspaper. We never told we never told the mayor that we were gonna keep his propaganda in there. We just told him that we would run the story for him. And this will keep my lawyer busy. The dude doesn't do anything. Oh man, look at all the coal that showed up. Up you go. Onto the thing. I just noticed my like porter person carrying the 1 box of coal, and I'm like, if you carry 1 box of coal at a time, you're gonna be moving boxes for the entire week, if not longer. So let me help you out here, because I can do this in infinite time. And then we'll help out my lawyer by carrying all of the lawsuits up to his desk, because the man is lazy. He didn't go to law school to carry lawsuits to his desk. Mr. Lawyer, why did you go up to the 3rd floor and not the 2nd floor? Reporter's back. Are you done with training? Nice! I don't know what diplomat does. I would love to know. And then Irma, you can go on to this investigative story. Or maybe Regina, because Regina will be way faster. We'll see what frees up first, or who frees up first. There we go. I'll make it quick. Yes, you will. Prioritize this item. Okay. And then politics. Basic bronze. I think we want to start stockpiling stories just in case. So we're at least ready for newspaper rolling. And 3 politics together would be pretty good. The society stories will go together. And we have another politics story, so that's three of those. Economy, we're kind of just have like this hodgepodge of other stuff going on. We have a page of politics, a page of society. Oh, you're politics and economy and society. So you could really be anything, which is useful. Maybe we swap you 2 then. I don't know. We'll see. What did we just get? Another society? Coal mine explosion? It does push us to the right. If we get mobsters, we get mobsters. That's fine. Lucky me? Yes! No mobsters. They weren't paying attention this time. Yeah, this story is kind of all over the place. Poisoned ears. Our youth listen to too much of the blasphemous radio. Oh my god. Coal mine explosion in Michigan? Did they mine coal in Michigan? I wouldn't be shocked. I don't really know much about the mining industry in America. I know like West Virginia does a lot of coal mining, or did at one time. Not so much anymore. We don't really need coal anymore, guys. Let's move on. All right, things are going well. We have 4 lawsuits to process. Oh, that's funny. News story. Ooh, crime. Ooh, okay. Don't go an injury. I'm kind of thinking, like, ignore this part of the story. Because what that would allow us to do is push further right and avoid an injury and moving to the left. Double sports. Go ahead, Ronald. And then, Irma, you're a sports writer? I didn't know that. Where's your desk? I should put you next to Ronald. It's kind of confusing because people's desks are kind of all over the place up here. There's Irma's desk. Maybe I just give Irma some sports stuff, huh? Like boxing gloves? Reporting. Lot of crime stuff. Economy. The sports board. You can't really share that between 3 people. Or maybe we could. What if I put you all the way over here? Oh, it buffs all 3 of you? Oh, no, it didn't. But it would if I swap. Hold up. Hold up. Coffee machine? Downstairs for a second. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Oh, and you're actually for... Hold on. Move you a little bit. You're actually for entertainment. I didn't realize. I thought you were just a thing to make people happy. There we go. Now we're looking. Cooking with gas. Yes, and then the boxing gloves to improve Irma's sports writing capability. Perfect. That's good news. Way to go, squad. And we got all 3 of our typesetters rolling. Is our editor working on our one story to get rid of the red tag? Did she already get rid of the red tag? She did! What a hero! This needs to be high priority, though, because we need this for the next cycle for sure. You're gonna be done in 7 hours. You're gonna be done in 6 hours. Okay. And we're on Saturday, so I got a little spooked when I saw stuff wasn't done at all. Okay, so you go this way, Regina, and I don't know if you'll be done in time for the news is the tricky thing. So maybe it doesn't matter if we add in the extra part of this story that pushes us back left, because I don't know if we'll have you ready to push us right. So maybe Jim, we'll give you a chance. Please don't get injured. What happened to Jim? Is he okay? Jim's okay! Woo! Good job, Jim. Irma's working on that story. We've got an economy story brewing in Indianapolis. Farmer's Fury. No additional information, but boy, oh boy, is that farmer mad. 11 hours, 15 hours. Okay, so we're gonna be... Somebody's gonna be on this. Probably Irma. Alright, roll the presses. We'll let things process for a bit. While things are going, though, we can start assembling things. So what's our best story? So you are not done yet. 4 hours. Okay, let that roll forward. That's got to be our primary thing, because that's what the mayor wanted us to do. If we don't do that, we're, you know, foolish. How many lawsuits are you still working on? One of them? You are working on the lawsuit. Okay, good. Reporters are all back. New entertainment story is kind of fun. Let's send out Walter. And then let's get off of you. Oh, we actually burned through all of these other stories that were around. Okay, you got the story I needed done. Thank you. So printing. So they said place above the fold. That means this story, right? Or does this count? I don't think so. I think it's got to be the front page story, I believe is what that means. Because if you're picturing the front page folded like a newspaper is, it folds right at this story. So I think that's what they want me to do there. Now, next thing is we're going to stack all of this with society then. So I think we put you on the front page too, so we get even more renown, right? Although... if we wanted you to get us the most renown, we should be putting you on a multi-position spot. So maybe instead we do you... Oh, you're gonna push us left. I need to go right. I didn't realize you were a left-leaning story. Boo! Alright, well, put you on the back page then. And then you push us right. And then there? Because this at least ties together story, society and politics together while moving us to the right. And then we have a crime story which we could run on the front. This is investigative too. But I gotta do everything I can to move us to the right. So, whoops. How did I change papers there? Or pages there? Yeah, you go there. And then none of you are ready, so we'll just do everything else. We could do an old ad, which is kind of interesting. Just to tie the society together. So you guys are there, and then let's do 2 politics stories. Like that. And we got all of our stuff covered for Gravesend, and then we run this crime story to push us right as well. And then we just widen it a little bit to be able to catch this undercover thing. And then we'd like to pull back to Rapid Repair, because I think Rapid Repair is actually really useful. Okay, I think this is a really good setup for the paper. We're missing out on a sports ad, an old economy ad, and then I think we can run this story next week. So let's do crime, entertainment, and sports next week, or at least try to. Real quick here. So sports, crime, entertainment. Good. So we'll try to make that our newspaper for next week. But I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Yeah, we got everything set up. Let's do it. Not a bad week. Especially considering I, like, re-laid out my entire building. And lost power at one point. Sold 145,500 newspapers. Politicians should read science fiction, not westerns and detective stories. And society is always taken by surprise at a new example of common sense. How did we do? We only made $3 grand. But we did purposefully drop the newspaper price to widen our appeal, and we got Gravesend added, so we got an influence point. We managed to get the place above the fold, so we're actually back to neutral with the mob and the mayor. My goal is to get the mayor to esteemed. I would love to make that happen. We're gonna lose respect with the mob, but you know, that's how it be. We shifted super far to the right. Got our undercover, and I think we need to give that to Regina because she's our investigative, like, crime reporter. She's the one that's always, like, looking into the mob stuff. We got society, we got a little politics ad. That's kind of fun. And we basically ran even this week between our costs and what we brought in. No prestige. All right, we got our access to Gravesend, and then the Union office is a mafia thing. We got access to the Navy ship? Look at the map publisher crawling with competitors, or as I call them, enemies. Oh, you're the police. I thought, I was like, is this the military? We're at war for the nation's mind, and these ragtag enemies of the press, they're lobbing grenades filled with gossip, scandal, and distraction. I don't care how loud they shout, you keep your headlines clean and reliable and first to press. Print at least a scoop. Collect as many scoops as you can. Let's see what the mayor wants to offer. We need to publish triumphant and inspiring. And we get 2 renown for that. I think that's a good one because we're going for sports this week. So that seems useful. Oh, whoops. And then we need to pick a place to try and get taxi discount. I don't even know what that is. 30 renown to get the vacuum tubes. And then the dumbwaiter allows us to transport boxes better. You're a bad guy. Book of Law. Lawyers? We already have the lawyer's desk. What am I talking about? Lawsuit risk reduction is kind of cool. And then a desk lamp. That's kind of neat. And then the public library, that's where the editor... You know what we should really focus on? Let's try to get up to this graphics workshop. Or maybe the art gallery so we can get an artist? We'd have to go a ways to get to the artist, though. Yeah, let's go graphics workshop, and then we can get illustration in our thing. So we need to go to Bloomfield, which does include inspiring, which the mayor asked us to do. So let's go there. All right, good place to pause the episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.